How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here with another episode of Angel, as we're on episode number 17 for Season 5. After this, I've only got a handful of episodes left remaining of the Buffyverse. Discounting the comics, of course, but... scary times, oi. So yeah, it's funny actually, both me and both Liams are actually going to be done with the Buffyverse in a matter of weeks. So yeah, scary times. Actually, yeah, let's move on and not digress on reminiscing on pain. Well, I say that. Last episode, yeah, we had the fallout of what happened in episode number 15. We had the attempts to bring Fred back, even though that there was the message that she was hollowed out, of course. And even though there are, I guess, fragments of her memory, the thing is that she is gone for good. So... yeah, but it seems like she wants to kind of adjust into this world, especially with how there is a hole in her world with her army completely in ruins and she's all alone. So it will be very, very interesting to see where the direction of... the rest of season of Angel is going to go, because of the fact that it seems like Illyria is not going to be an antagonist unless someone pisses her off and then she just goes off the deep end. So yeah, but I say that because I think around this point Angel got cancelled, which I don't think I was aware about. I thought it was going to come to a natural end of sorts, kind of like how Buffy did. That wasn't cancelled of sorts. So yeah, but yeah, I think we were planning for a season 6 of Angel, and apparently the networks are like, this is the finish line. So, yeah, it was very, very interesting to learn that information. So, yeah, but I'm assuming they kind of picked up what they were originally planning for season 6 of Angel in terms of the comics. So, yeah, kind of like how there's a season 8 of Buffy, even though I think season 7 of Buffy was the natural end of things. There was no cancellation of sorts. They still continued to do season 8, season 9 of Buffy, whereas with this was straight up cancelled from what I was told. So yeah, that kind of puts a bit of a kibosh on plans, doesn't it? So yeah, but with that said, let's get into episode number 17 of season 5 for Angel. Let's go.
At least somebody.
My first official parlay is a very loosely affiliated member of... what are we? Tell me we're not Scoobies.
We don't have
a name. That's probably the best.
Angelettes.
Angels Avengers or something.
Angels Avengers.
Angels.
Should never have let her come here. Bad things always happen here.
Hate to break it to you, mate, but bad things always happen everywhere.
Spike's got a point.
Besides, she wanted to be
World
here.
all over is a shit show.
It was her choice.
What was it?
Please, don't let them take me. Angel, please, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
And this isn't even Angel's doing. Wait a second! Is that Jane? From Firefly? Jane! What the shit?
Happy about this hour or any other.
Oh?
What I know is I started drinking the moment that I found out that a girl I loved was gonna die. Every time I get to the bottom of the glass, I hope that last drop is gonna take me the distance.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm gonna give him a hug in a minute.
A simple plan. The thing about atonement is you never run out of chances, but you gotta take them. You can't hide in some hospital room and pretend it's all gonna go away. Because it never will.
You know what? You gotta give respect for Angel for giving Gunn a very, very calm lesson in regards of atonement.
Yeah. You always know where you
This
are.
bloody
It's my particular skill.
hurts. Unless this is a dream,
This is only
but
the
it
first
still
time.
hurts.
Don't you want to see how deep I go?
It is a dream. I don't like that.
And now nightmares are trapped inside the heads of humans. Pitiful echoes of themselves. I wonder whom they angered so to merit such
I mean, I'm
fate.
sure your nightmares had nightmares.
This world must be a terrible disappointment to you.
Grievous.
I mean, it is to me, to be.
I'm not too impressed with it myself.
That makes 3 of us.
Maybe I know a lot, but I don't have access to it. No, it's locked in my head somewhere, and I don't have the key.
So let's
Ready
get
for the
Dawn
funny
here.
part? There was someone who could have told you everything you want to know. And you let the senior partners take him away.
Lindsay.
Lindsay's a
He's dedicated
dick.
years of his life
No.
to the study. Lindsay is in some hideous, awful hell.
I mean, oh fuck. Yep, this is hell.
Good morning.
Hello? Oh, come on, this is some Truman Show shit.
I kind of need it now.
Oh my god, this is creepy. This is creepy. Hesitation there, you can tell.
They're on that shelf where we keep those thingies.
This is... What thingies? What are thingies?
This weirded me out.
Oh shit,
It's
it's
weirding you out?
self-driving
You
cars.
never heard of Knight Rider? Night Industries 2000? Kid? Never mind.
The car's built to get us there. Once we have Lindsay, it's on us to find the rat.
With insensate lust. And one world with nothing but shrimp.
Hey!
Tired of that one quickly.
Then why stay in this one?
I understand the
Surely
reference.
There's a world more appealing. Maybe not the shrimp one, but one where you'd be welcome like you never will be here.
Anya's ears
Why
are
don't you
burning.
go?
So we just open with being on fire. That's great.
Yeah, we can put our coats over our heads and make a run for it.
It's not gonna be...
Alternate dimension, remember? Sun's the non-frying variety.
Figure that right.
Can we go?
Yeah. Grab Lindsay and we get out.
Kill anything.
They've got a point to react,
Wait,
though.
So Trish is not my wife, and Zach's not my son.
Now he's getting it. Ever heard of something called the Wrath?
Seriously. If Spencer outside, Lindsay, this whole life is a lie.
Do you have photo albums? You as a kid?
All right. This is starting
Probably,
to, get a little
to make
funny.
it convincing.
Maybe I should leave.
How bad on a scale of, say, 1 to Terminator?
I was wondering, where's Jane in all of
The
this?
guy, he's just a suit.
Hey, you, stop! Put your hands up!
Yo, what in the Mortal Kombat?
Can't believe
If I was gonna kill you, it wouldn't be quick.
So the necklace held the
Yeah,
power.
hubby was just showing us a thing.
Oh! She's showing a thing.
I don't know!
Go by the kitchen. Might be a way out through the cellar.
Go, we can't go down there, not the cellar!
Cellar it is then.
Guess we found the rat.
Oh, please, no!
Yo, I mean, oh fuck. I mean, the kid had a gun now. It's...
We're all gonna die. Not today. Every day.
And then there's this mother...
Don't let me die.
He's not even flinching.
Whose are these?
Mine.
What?
Try to find the door, some way out.
Pleasure.
And is that why
get out of
there
here,
was a
then.
bit of hesitation for when Lindsay, when he was whammied, went down the basement? It was like something was scaring him, but he wouldn't know.
Somebody has fun with these.
This bastard doesn't want to stay.
Gun. No!
Oh,
hell are you doing?
what the
What
fuck?
needs to be done?
I'm not leaving you here.
You don't make the rules here. Wolfram and Hart does. If one leaves, one has to stay. A void is impossible.
Or can you not put it around ugly face?
Do not forget, the door closes. Go.
He's not serving himself to Wolfram and Hart. No. What the fuck?
I belong. What was I doing?
No way, fuck!
Why?
Don't bother, Angel. It's over.
Sign here.
You know, you could have just asked
Good
politely, then put
What the hell's going on?
put your hand through
Sorry
someone.
for the intrusion. I'm Marcus Hamilton, your new liaison to the senior partners. And here,
You're
What?
along with her,
You were gonna die.
And now one day I will.
the senior partners felt it was time.
She
for a
was
change.
over-dramatizing
He was
this
too
shit.
easily distracted. Lost sight of the big picture.
I fell in love.
Yes. Congratulations.
What the fuck?
Wonderful escape, by the way. Very clever. We'll be in touch. Oh, I have some excellent ideas I can't wait to share.
This is my house. The only ideas that matter are mine.
Oh, absolutely.
There are things worse than walls. Terrible.
Walls
And
give us
beautiful.
protection.
If we look at them for too long, they will burn right through us. Truths we couldn't bear.
Oof.
Not every day.
You're so weak.
I'm stupid to see it.
See what?
The apocalypse, man. You're soaking in it.
I've seen an apocalypse or two in my time. I'd know if one was under my nose.
Not an apocalypse.
The
apocalypse. Heroes don't do that. Heroes don't accept the world the way it is. They fight it.
aim for a change. Oh no.
Everything we do, it's a distraction. Keep us busy from looking under the surface.
Fuck, fuck,
We gotta wear.
fuck.
And you're already 2 soldiers down.
Fuck you.
Come on, you know this one.
The outer core.
And under that, it's about to fill me in on the lithosphere.
I kind of need it now.
This is fucked up. I don't like this. So is that it for Gunn? I mean, it would be very, very sadly poignant because of the whole mind situation. He wanted to, like, we began with him this season, expanding his mind. And I guess you could say we end things with him becoming a shell, basically, because, yeah. And it's really, really sad, but also fucked up. Bloody hell. Oh boy, yeah, very, very sinister of an episode. Especially with the hell scenario that Lindsay was in. And even Marcus was making a very, very terrifying first impressions, which doesn't help with his kind of, I don't want to say calm demeanor, but you get the idea. I mean, one minute he was just going all fatality on someone, and the next he's just reveals that I just need you to sign something. And I look forward to working with you, Angel. So... yeah, he's it's funny, he's creepy, but I trust him a hell of a lot more than Eve. So, yeah, especially with Eve over-dramatizing her impending doom, when in reality, it's just her immortality that's yanked away. So, yeah, but to be fair, if Eve did die, then... yeah. No, but I'm looking forward to seeing where things go, because there was that really sinister speech in regards to Angel and Co., where Lindsay was talking about how the apocalypse is already here, and not just that though, but how Angel and Co. through this past season, they have been distracted, and there always seems to be a thing that detours them, things going according to plan for the senior partners to bring the apocalypse, basically. So, no, for the apocalypse to come. So yeah, and the fact that their acceptance of the life being the way it is has made it easier for the apocalypse to just weave its way into life. And yeah, you just have Lindsay just there being smug because it's what they've done. They have been distracted, and you bring up the senior partners, etc. The conveniences come for Angel and Co, and the apocalypse just becomes more and more of a prominence because of their distractions. So yeah, and it's really, really sinister with how Lindsay was able to bring that speech. So yeah, so how we're gonna fix this problem, who knows? But yeah, at least Lindsay is back, which was kind of expected, obviously. Episode 12 was not going to be the be-all, end-all for his character, but what was really surprising was that Truman Show shit. So, yeah, because it was literally... I wouldn't be surprised if this episode was kind of the catalyst of what the Truman Show would entail, or whatever else in terms of a concept utilizes this idea, especially with the fact that you have not just the whole neighborhood, but who obviously actors, I guess, if we're gonna go for Truman Show standards, because especially when the necklace was off and Lindsay regained his memories, you had the wife, you had the kids, they brought out guns and they decided to just go crazy. So yeah, but you had them live their life on repeat, and it's a very, very horrific scenario. So, as I explored with the Truman Show a couple of months ago, actually. So, yeah, good timing, that one. But yeah, it is just really, really messed up, and I think really plays a part in terms of accepting life how it is, because there was quite a few of that with Angel and Co, with Wesley and Illyria, and yeah, this hell dimension, this is a case of accepting life the way it is, because of the fact that it's a loop and there is no way of detaching yourself from it. You have to accept everything. Like, even there was a moment of Lindsay showcasing that hesitation of going down into the basement where he gets his heart yanked, and yeah, he still has to go through with it because it's the way things roll, basically. So, and you have Angel and Co. just, well, there was that lamenting about the fact of letting the world go as it is. So yeah, accepting things the way they are, and yeah, and for Illyria, she has to accept that for things right now. She is powerless. She doesn't have her armies, etc. And yeah, she just looks at this world, and of course it's going to be very, very small for her, but she wants to try and integrate into this world, and it is just very, very difficult. But she has to adjust to things, to what they are. There's no changing the evolved human race. So, despite the fact that you might see them as small, this is the way things roll for Illyria, because times are different from eons ago, and she doesn't have her army anymore. She is. She just has Wesley to listen to, and even then she lectured Wesley for certain comments that were made, but obviously he is still mourning. But that's what I feel in regards to the dream as well. There has to be that acceptance that Fred is, well, not to say that Fredley should move. Fredley. I've hurt myself. That's twice I've done that and accidentally mixed two names together to create a ship. So yeah, I did so with another pair this week in terms of recording. Yeah, I think it was Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I shipped Jake and Amy, and I said Jamie when someone else said their official ship name, I think it was. So yeah, but Jamie was and now I've said Fredley, so I'm hurting myself even further. But as I digress, not to say that Wesley should move on from Fred whatsoever. It's still going to be a huge hole in his heart that's never going to recover. But I feel like obviously seeing Fred again was a pretty big shock, but obviously that was part of the dream. In the real world, she's not going to be there, and that's the way things are now, sadly. So, and you just have Illyria, who just has her face, her voice, but she's not Fred. She carries fragments, but yeah, so sadly that's the way things are, and it's kind of like a continuation from the last episode, especially for them two, because we had the last episode them finding a way that Fred coming back. Sadly, this is the way things are, and it's the same with Illyria, that her army's gone. This is the way things are, and she's wanting to try and integrate into the world. But we had some kind of character building between them two as well. So this is still a very, very difficult stage for the pair, understandably. For Illyria, she's still a lost little lamb. And for Wesley, so. But, I really thought that this was pretty intense. Gunn... Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be it for him in terms of his character for the entirety of Angel. Certainly does seem like a poetic end, because, like I said, we came into this season with Gunn having all of the knowledge with Wolfram and Hart, and he was just on it. And obviously things started to deteriorate, and things started to deteriorate again in regards to Fred's death and that onus on his shoulders. And I feel like it might be fitting that Gunn, who was on top of his game mentally, now he is just a puppet in this hell dimension, and he's no longer the Gunn that he no longer remembers his time, I guess, with Angel Investigations. Like Lindsay didn't remember Angel and Co until that necklace was yanked off. So unless he accidentally catches the necklace on a door and it just, then he is just done. And I think, like I said, I think it is a poetic way, sadly, for his story to come to a closure, especially with Angel's brilliant speech of atonement. And, I really liked that calm manner that he had in regards to chastising Gunn, but also wanting him to find a push forward for atonement. I mean, the damage is done, but as he said, there are no limit in terms of atonement. So, I really thought that speech was not only very, very nice and soothing and very, very fundamental in terms of having Gunn back on his feet, but also I did feel like it was an odd parallel to how when Wesley had to when he gave up Connor, and when him and Holt went to court off, and then you had Wesley in the hospital bed after he was stabbed. Angel said something similar in regards to when he said to Gunn, "You feel shame, and so you should." It was bringing me back memories to when he chastised Wesley, and how he said, "You should feel guilt, and you should." Yeah. So, except obviously this was a more calmer example, whereas what he did with Wesley, so and obviously that became a catalyst to changing Wesley's character as well. So I'm not sure if because obviously Fred's going he also reminisced to when Fred first met Angel, and the first thing she said to him. I don't know if because I'm assuming he would have also been thinking about Wesley as well and how hurt he is. I don't know if his interactions from season 3 had anything to do with how he chastised, but still encouraged Gunn. But I don't know. I just felt like it was, for me, it was a parallel to that episode, but I could be alone on that matter. But still, it's just something that I was thinking in that moment, and yeah, so. But yeah, back to Gunn. Yeah, very, very sacrificial move that he had to make, and it's something that he knew he was going to do. But like I said, it's a very poignant way of saying potentially goodbye to his character, because it's such a difference. It's such a day and night difference in regards to, I guess, where he was at mentally, and how he's taken atonement in a very, very sad way by sacrificing himself, because one had to remain, and they needed Lindsay for the answers. So yeah, so it was really, really sad, but yeah. And what is also really, really sad is Lorne being done with everything. He is just done in terms of energy, which you can't really blame him. He is, yeah. After the whole Fred situation, he's also beating himself up, because we saw him in the last episode saying, "I should have sensed something," etc. So yeah. But yeah, I really, really felt so bad for Lorne, especially when he was beating himself up in the bar. And there just has to become that acceptance, put on a smile, and yeah, but the hole is still going to be in his heart, isn't it? So yeah, but I really, really thought this was a great episode. It's really, really great to have. It was great to have a bit of harmony and Lorne interaction, especially having to defend Eve from Marcus. So I can't believe that Jane is in this, though. But we've had Mal on Buffy. We had Zoe in last season, who played Jasmine, and so seeing Jane appear, I'm like, are we going to have to deal with him? Because it seems like there is this kind of trend that the only other actor from the Firefly crew that I can think of who hasn't really had too big of a part is Summer, who played River, because she was in episode 13 of season 3. But we had Mal in, I think it was around this time in the final season that he was introduced, because he was introduced late into the last season of Buffy. We had Nathan Fillion, who was a bit of a pain in the arse, and so was Jasmine, but on a more benevolent and sorrowful light, I guess, given her motives. But she was introduced around this time last season as well. So I'm like, are we going to have to deal with Jane? So yeah, it makes me sad that like Alan Tudyk couldn't be utilized more, because I think he would be perfect. He's a great actor. He's very comedic, and yeah, Alan Tudyk deserved a very, very expansive shot in Buffy or Angel. So yeah. Have wash and air through here, and all is well and good. No, but it was really, really surprising seeing Marcus. Like I said, he just went all Vader, basically ripped someone through the chest, and just very, very calm, like I said. So yeah, but yeah, I feel like this was a very, very interesting episode, with Angel and Co. learning about them being distracted and the apocalypse taking advantage of that situation. So, yay. But no, I thought this was really, really good in terms of setting things up for the final bunch of episodes, and realizing that we are forked, basically. Also loved the shrimp reference. My heart is just thinking back to Anya. So, yeah, I loved how Illyria mentioned about how she shifted through dimensions. She was in a dimension of shrimp. So, Anya would be happy. Would be. Anyways, yes. yeah, great episode. Really enjoyed the stuff that developed in this episode. So yeah, but I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!